Assalamu alaikum, 8th class. Welcome in third semester subject science. I hope you are all fine. So let's start our 6, 7 and 8 day lecture. Today we are going to start our new chapter, unit number 11. Unit 11, expansions. Expansion means Faraki, expansion of solids and liquids. Expanding solids. Substances expand when heated. When we heat a solid, its molecules vibrate more rapidly. The vibration take up more space. The molecules push each other further apart. When rods of the same length but of different substances means anasir, are heated through the same range means hudud, of temperature darja hararat, their expansions are not equal. Bronze, for example, expands about 1.5 times as much as steel. Aluminium expands twice as much as steel. An alloy of steel and nickel known as invar expands very little when its temperature rises and is used in watches and thermostats. Glass has a smaller expansion than iron. Ferrous glass has a very low expansion. Here are the words meaning of unit number 11, expansion of solids and liquids. Words meaning, first word is expansion. Expansion means faraki. Next is metallic, धात का बना, steady, मुस्तहकम, biliary, तलखी से, सक्सेसिव, मतवातर, लेटेंट, अंदरूनी, सॉलिडिफिकेशन, मजबूत होना, श्रिंकेज, तंग होने का अमल, मरकरी, पारा, एनेबल्स, काबिल बनाता, रीन्यू, तजदीद शुदा, स्पेसिफिक, मखसूस, वेपोराइजेशन, भाप बन जाना, ट्रैक, पटरी, एक्सेलरेट, जल्दी से. And here are the CNC of words meaning, which is 54. Here are the question answer of unit number 11, expansion of solids and liquids, page number 91. Answer the following question. Question number 1, why do most solids expand on heating? Answer, substances expand when heated. When we heat a solid, its molecules vibrate more rapidly. The vibrations take up more space. The molecules push each other further apart. Next question. Question number 2, how can you prove by an experiment that metals expand at different rates on heating? Answer, when rods of the same length but of different substances are heated through the same range of temperature, their expansions are not equal. Brass, for example, expands about 1.5 time as much as steel. Aluminium expands twice as steel. An alloy of steel and nickel known as invar expands very little when its temperature rises. Here are the CNC, which is 109, and here is the homework for the students. Draw a diagram of expansion and contraction, page number 87. Question number 3, what is a thermostat and what is it used for? Answer, the bimetallic strip has many useful applications, one of which is the electric thermostat, which is a device for maintaining a steady temperature. The principle of a thermostat is used for controlling the temperature of a room warmed by an electric heater. Thermostats are also used to contract the temperature of laundry, irons, hot water storage tanks, and fish aquarium. Question number 4, what happens to liquids when they are heated? Answer, most liquids expand when heated and they expand much more than solids. Here are the CNC 111, and here is the homework for the students. Draw a diagram of a thermostat present on page number 85. Question number 5, how is the behavior of water different from other liquids when it is heated from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius? Answer, water behaves in a very unusual way when heated from 0 degrees Celsius. As its temperature rises from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, it actually contracts. However, from 4 degrees upwards, it expands like any other liquid. This means that water takes up least space at 4 degrees Celsius. It has its greatest density at this temperature and will sink through warmer or colder water around it. Next, question number 6, differentiate between the latent heat of vaporization and latent heat of fusion. Answer, the heat energy absorbed when a liquid changes into a gas is called latent heat of vaporization. The energy is needed to pull the molecules apart so that they can move around freely as gas. The heat absorbed when a solid melts is called latent heat of fusion, just as latent heat is taken in when changes to vapor at the same temperature. Heat is taken in when ice melts to form water as well, but in this case the latent heat is not so high. And here are the CNC, which is 128. Next question, question number 7. How does evaporation cause cooling? Answer. To change from liquid to vapor, the liquid requires latent heat which it takes from a warm surface. The warm surface loses heat and cools down. Next question, question number 8. If pressure is applied, what happens to the melting point of a liquid state? Answer. Expands when heated. Its melting point is lowered. B. Contracts when heated, its melting point is raised. Here are the CNC, which is 42. That's all about today's working. Hope you understand that what I teach you today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.